Hi everybody, welcome to My Big Tidy Up. My name's Dee Dee. Thanks for tuning into my channel today. Now friends, I know it's not officially fall, but it feels like fall in my neck of the woods. Today it's gray, it's cloudy, it's been cooler the last few days. Actually, Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 66 degrees.
Woo, 66 degrees. Okay, see, that's almost chilly. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. It feels like fall to me and I am ready to jump into the decorating. So I'm gonna start hauling up the decor. Let's see what we've got to work with. Let's start decorating and let's get tidy. Okay, friends, I thought I would start off just by showing you real quick the places I would like to decorate today. I definitely want to decorate this credenza right by the front door. It's the first thing you see. I don't know if I'll have enough decor to hit this little cabinet by the garage door, but if I do, I'd like to add a little something there. I would like to decorate the kitchen, but as I said last week, if I do, I want it to be kind of minimal. Maybe something here, some kind of centerpiece under the light. I do like to decorate over here, the table setting, but we do cook and we use this kitchen a lot, so I don't want a lot that I have to go around and clean around. I definitely want to hit the coffee bar. It's pretty bare minimum right now. It's pretty bland actually, but I want to get it looking festive. I do want to add some gold or something in here into the den and kind of add a little fall in here. And then I want to do the dining room. And these are the two new pieces I got last week. I just left them on the table. And so I'm going to be doing something with those. I do have these little ornaments that I picked up to change out the tree from the school theme to something more a little bit fall. I didn't do like Halloween because then I would just have to change it again. So I think with the little orange pumpkins, I think I can do something that will carry me through till Christmas. Maybe a little something with the dining room table and then the living area when you come in the front door. And we've made it all the way around, so that's where I'm gonna try to decorate today. And I guess we'll just get started. Now, if you know me, you know I'm always excited and ready to decorate for fall. And I make no secret, fall is my favorite season. But I have to tell you, I was more excited to decorate for fall this year than I have been in several years because of your suggestions. Now, in case you missed last week's video, I went to a few stores to see what was new for fall, picked up a couple of pieces of new fall decor, and then I shared with you and showed you kind of what I've been doing the past few years decorating wise, and I asked for your suggestions. Now, it's not that I had hated what I had done before, but I felt like it was looking the same, like I was in a rut. And yes, I did use a lot of the same decor year after year because, well, I'm not a YouTuber that buys a whole new set of decor or has a fancy new theme every year. Basically, I keep the same things and maybe try to add a few new pieces here and there and switch it up. But even doing that, it was just looking the same to me. So I asked for your suggestions, and oh my gosh, you guys, I got the best suggestions. You left them in the comments, you left them on my Facebook, Instagram, and I even had a couple of emails. Now, I did have a couple of duplicate suggestions, and those really made me take notice because if different people from all over the country are suggesting the same thing, well, I better pay attention. And I think every suggestion you guys made, I used, even the small ones. Well, I've got everything unloaded and I did go ahead and bring my placemats and things I might use. I know I'm not using those gold things on the coffee bar like I did last year because I absolutely hated it, but maybe I'll use them somewhere else. But one thing I did different, even just unloading it, I really tried not to sort it by what room I thought it would go into. I've done that before thinking, oh, these items will be for the entryway, these items will be for the kitchen, and I think that's why I kind of end up doing the same thing again and again. The only thing I really tried to do is just put some wooden pieces together, kind of keep the pumpkins all together, any kind of linens I had, put those together, and then here's like greenery and small things like that. But this is what I've got to work with. So I'm just going to start, and I think I'm going to start in the kitchen this year, kind of mix it up, and we'll see what I come up with. Now, one thing I mentioned last week in the video was that I did not want to have the tray here on the kitchen counter. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the tray, but I feel like I have decorated it for fall every which way I can. I've tried to create different levels using cake or cupcake stands. I've had foliage on here. I've had candles, beads. I've had pumpkins, little signs, and basically I'm tapping out when it comes to creating something with this tray. Now, I did receive a suggestion to place a dough bowl in its place. And y'all don't laugh at me or don't come for me in the comments, but I had to Google what that was. I didn't know. I thought, okay, it's just a bowl you mix dough up in, but actually it's a wooden bowl. Well, I didn't have one of those, but I did have a pretty bowl, and I thought I'll just use the bowl, and I think it turned out really nice. So for the first time in years, the tray will not be in the kitchen. Now, this Lazy Susan is one of the new pieces I got last week from the Dollar Tree, and you guys had the same thoughts about it that I did. You loved it, and I did get a few suggestions when it comes to styling it. And although I do love a good Lazy Susan, everybody felt like if I used it like a Lazy Susan, you wouldn't be able to see the words on it anyway, and it wouldn't make sense just to have a flat Lazy Susan laying out with nothing on it, and I agree. So I'm going to use it as if it's a cutting board and make a display with it. I love these little towels. I got these from a Tidy Upper friend, and no matter how I style this kitchen, they always are a perfect fit. Well, the kitchen is done and I am working my way around. Now, in the past, I have always had the dining room, the living room, and the entryway just in the neutral colors like the creams, the grays, the taupes, the sage green, just to kind of be matchy-matchy. Well, after last week's video, a couple of you guys suggested maybe I could bring some color into the dining room because I usually have color in the kitchen, and that way it would kind of transition. And I think that's a great idea. I'm going to do it. Because already in the corner here, I'm going to have these orange pumpkins going on this little olive tree, so I might as well. And I do have this runner here. I've never used it before because it's always been kind of thick and bulky, and I actually thought I might try it on the coffee bar, but I think with the greens in here, I can tie it together and it will just transition from the kitchen right in here into the dining room, and then I could do more heavy on the green when I get to the living room and the entryway. So I'm excited. I'm going to try it. Now, this little tree has become a favorite for our grandsons, and I'm not going to lie, for Lolly and Pops too. And I do change it for different seasons and holidays, and I usually let the little fellas help me, so I won't be doing it on camera, but I will make sure that I show you the finished product in the after shots. And you know, last year I did a little Halloween decorating in the basement. They love Halloween, and since the little fellas are here 3 days a week, that's where we're at most of the time. It's kind of their territory down there. Well, this year, when it's a little closer to Halloween, I think I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I think I'm just going to open up the little Halloween tote and let them decorate it for themselves their way. Now, I will be having a 4-year-old and a 2.5-year-old running the show, so there is no telling what they will come up with. I think it will probably be interesting, and I'll probably make a short out of it later on down the line. Now, I know you observant tidy-uppers have already noticed the kitchen tray has infiltrated its way into the living room. But have no fear, friends. I'm not using it in here either. It was just easier to carry the decor pieces from the kitchen into here. But truthfully, I do like the greens up against a darker wood. But I'm not going to use it. Now, one suggestion I received wasn't really about one particular spot in my home, but they shared that they're trying to steer away from things that have too many words or too many sayings. And oh my goodness, that really hit home for me because I do have a lot of wooden pieces with a lot of sayings. And in the past, I've been like guilty of having so many in close proximity. It's like you have to read a novel just to get through one area of the room. So although I'm still using them, I'm probably going to have a lot on the coffee bar, but I really am thinking about where I'm placing them, and I don't plan on using all of them this year. Well, I am on the home stretch. I just have the coffee bar to do, and then hopefully I'll be able to add a few touches to the den, which is a good thing. I'm almost done because this is all I have left. Now, this will go downstairs since we watch football and do the popcorn thing down there. I'll take that downstairs. When the little fellas get here, we will do this on the front door. That's the fall coffee cups. And I guess I'm just going to kind of mix and match and see if I can get this jazzed up just a little bit. Now, last year, I tried the gold placemats on here, and that did not work. And I really only have 3 table runners that I could use. One I've already used on the dining room table, and I love it in there, and I'm not changing it. A burgundy one, which does go with fall, but I don't really have a lot of burgundy decor to tie in with it. And a white one, which we all know would be an epic fail and be dirty after the first cup of coffee or hot cocoa or cider. So I guess I'm just going to leave it ungrounded without anything and see how it grows on me. I do think there's enough small stuff sitting out. It's not even going to be a big deal. It's not going to be noticeable. And when it gets cooler, I will make my little autumn fall mix and put it in a canister on here. So it probably won't even be noticeable. Well, friends, I'm down to the den, and I've managed to do it again. I don't have much decor to work with in here, but that is all right because I've been saying less is more, and I'm about to prove it, I think. Now, even though I don't have a lot of decor to work with, as a general rule, because there's so much gold in this room, pattern on the rug, pattern on the fireplace screen, I usually try to keep holiday decorating to a real minimum in here, which is why last year I switched for Christmas a big tree to a smaller tree, and it was one of the thrills of my holiday season. But anywho, even though I don't like a lot in here, I didn't have anything for the coffee table last year, so I ended up sticking the ugliest plant I own, and it was ugly, on the coffee table, and one of you suggested just keep it simple. Just put a pumpkin out and call it good. So that's what I'm going to do. Of course, I am going to overcomplicate it because I think the pumpkin needs to be on something, but I'm taking your suggestion. We're putting a pumpkin and calling it a day.
We are kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound. We are kings of the world, and tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound. We are kings of the world. Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. I can't believe it's already over. Too late to talk and fix whatever's broken. I always thought love like ours would last. I never knew love could pass. Tomorrow comes and you are not around. Feels uneasy. Oh, Emily, Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall?
Well, Tidy Uppers, that's it for today. The inside of my home is officially ready for fall. And I got to tell you, I'm so excited. I love how everything turned out. I like how this year turned out more than the past several years. And that's large in part to all of your suggestions. Thank you, everybody that watched my video last week and gave me some input. I love the changes. You guys were spot on. You always are. And I'm just super thrilled and I'm ready to bring on fall. Well, that's all. I sure do appreciate you being here. Please take care of yourself. And until I see you in the next one, stay tidy.